morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are waking up bright and early as today I'm going to be taking you through my morning routine and what most of my mornings have looked like. I would say since the start of 2025, I've really been trying to be consistent with this routine, as I really do believe the way that we spend our mornings completely impacts the way that I feel for the rest of the day and just the overall tone that I'm setting. So really leaning into the habits that I know make me feel my best, really feel like the fuel for the rest of my day, and the small consistent actions build momentum and help me stay aligned with my goals and values. The first bit of each day brings me so much happiness, even just taking that time for myself. Of course, reading, as you can see, I'm currently reading the book The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins, which is amazing. Enjoying my morning coffee in peace, especially when the rest of the day might be busy or focused on other things. My mornings always make me feel the most grounded, and that is why I'm so excited to take you through my routine today and show you why the morning is my favorite part of my day. Okay, so good morning you guys. It is bright and early and I'm just sitting here enjoying my coffee. It was very important to me for this video to be one of the first videos that I got out in 2025 before getting out any other routine type videos or vlogs, just because my mornings I really do believe are my most important part of my entire day. As we chat, I'm going to be doing a little bit of skincare, but it won't be for too long as I have a spin class to get to. Usually the skincare that I do before a workout class is very simple, just because I come home and wash it off anyways, but it is winter here in Canada, so I find that my skin just gets so dry if I don't put anything on it. The two products that I used are the La Roche-Posay Vitamin C10 Serum. This is my favorite vitamin C. And then I also just used one of my all-time favorite, which is the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. So another sip of coffee. But yeah, I really do hope that all of you guys are having an amazing start to your new year. I cannot believe that we are in 2025. I've been focused on routine these first couple of weeks of the new year. I definitely took a step back kind of around holiday season, and I really just let myself honestly just lounge around most of the day and really enjoy spending time with friends and family, because I knew as soon as the new year hit, I definitely just really wanted to enter the season with being very focused on my routine and just overall aligning myself with my goals that I had for the rest of the year. And definitely a morning routine is a huge part of that, because I do find that if I don't get up first thing in the morning and just start my day doing the things that I know make me feel my best, then sometimes it can be a little bit harder for me to have sustained energy throughout the day. Like for example, if I spend too much time in bed on my phone in the morning, then I will just kind of carry that energy with me throughout the day and just kind of feel that tiredness, and it will be harder for me to get into my day. So yeah, that is a huge reason why I really do prioritize a morning routine every single morning. Obviously that can look a little bit different each day, but just having like those basic few habits that I know make me feel really amazing, I really do feel the world of a difference in the rest of my day. So yeah, we'll have lots more time to chat because I feel like it is much needed, but for right now I do have a spin class to get to. So yeah, we're gonna get ready very quickly. I've definitely been alternating between spin and hot yoga, and I honestly just love both. Oh my gosh, it is freezing cold. I do need to get going just so I'm not late because this class is a little bit further. I go to the studio called Spinco, which I think there's a ton of them in Canada, so I'm not sure if they're also in the States or not. So yeah, it definitely always feels a little bit tough getting out of bed, especially for a workout, but I know it's always worth it, and the way I feel coming out of it is just the best feeling in the world, especially on a gloomy day like today. So yeah, let's get going. So I just finished my workout, but I just wanted to capture this moment and just let you guys know how good it feels getting that first sweat of the day in. This morning, like most mornings, I woke up really tired, but I always know as soon as I get my workout in, it just feels like it signals my body to like step on the brakes, feel so awake, and just excited for the day to come. Whenever I do a workout class in this area, I love to head over to the Whole Foods and grab a smoothie. Sometimes I also just make my smoothies at home, but today I'm gonna show you guys my favorite smoothie that I get at Whole Foods and just kind of go on a light stroll just to kind of cool down my body. So yeah, that is where I'm headed. May I order the athlete, but may I add raspberries? That was everything, thank you. Thank you. sitting down to get ready for the day. I'm obviously feeling very good after my workout, breakfast, which I was absolutely needing, and also just my shower, which I was also needing. But I'm gonna get into getting ready, which I actually like to keep things pretty simple day to day, but I might have some plans a little bit later. So we are gonna do just some light makeup. I feel like I haven't had a chance on my YouTube specifically to really sit down and catch up, which if you guys follow me on Instagram, I really felt it when I asked you guys to ask me any questions or just updates, but I ended up getting so many questions and it made me realize that there are so many things that I feel like I haven't touched enough upon. Definitely a goal of mine in 2025 on my YouTube channel is just to keep things very real, authentic, have a lot more live chats, because I feel like that's what differentiates YouTube from other platforms, is we can actually like sit down and have like a very long conversation that feels very real. And it is so much fun because it really does come from a very real place. Like sometimes I just even forget that the camera is even here. So yeah, and I'm very excited about that. I definitely feel like there's going to be a new wave of people coming back onto YouTube, and that just makes me so excited. Also, you guys, this is my very first time trying this product. It is a new release by Rare Beauty. I just blended that bronzer out and it is so pretty. It's the liquid contour and I think it's coming out in the next couple of weeks. It definitely feels very natural on the skin. It is Friday, January 17th, and I think there might be a TikTok ban that is happening on Sunday. I could be totally wrong. I mean, I think that this video is going to go up on Sunday. But I think by the time that this video does go live, we will have an answer whether or not TikTok is getting banned. And honestly, I really hope it doesn't. It makes me feel very sad for all the small businesses and creators. And then also just as someone that consumes on TikTok, my algorithm has been crafted to a T. And even though I'm Canadian and technically the ban wouldn't apply to me, I still feel like a lot of the really good content and so many users do come from the US. So it would just never feel the same again. But we will see what will happen over the next couple of days and see if they actually end up going through with the TikTok ban. When I did ask you guys to ask me questions on my Instagram, one of my most asked questions was if I was working full-time still. And I honestly didn't even realize that I never touched on this on my YouTube. I feel like I didn't actually show a lot of that. I think that kind of side of things I did keep pretty private just because of confidentiality. To answer your question, so we are on the exact same page. No longer working full-time. I was working in social media marketing for almost a year, and there's honestly not much for me to touch on with that. So I really only have amazing things to say, but actually over this past summer, it ended up just feeling like the right decision to make, which again was nothing personal. I actually loved my job so much, but it was just one of those things that felt very right. But yeah, I'll definitely keep you guys updated in 2025 as to the things that I am working on now, because they're very exciting to me, and just this overall shift, and I think recovering from some burnout that I had in 2024 has felt so healing. And I honestly just think even mentally it was the best kind of transition I could have done. And I also do work for myself and obviously create content, and it honestly just makes me so grateful and happy doing this. Okay, I'm going to very quickly finish my mascara and my hair and just finish off this getting ready quite quickly because I definitely want to dive into the rest of my day. Okay guys, so I finished getting ready and then I also planned out my day. If you saw, I was using my new 2025 planner that I've actually recently just started using, and I'm so in love with it. I actually pick up a new planner pretty much at the start of each year, and it is my favorite thing for making to-do lists every day. I try to kind of plan out my week at the beginning of each week on my laptop and in my calendar, but then my actual planner, I feel like when I physically write something down, it just sticks with me. And when I do it every single morning, it just helps me visualize like, okay, this is what I'm doing today. I can get more specific about what I'm doing and just kind of figure out like when I'm doing everything. So a planner is always needed, and I highly recommend you guys pick one up as well. This one I actually got from Winners, which is kind of like a TJ Maxx in Canada. A lot of those types of stores usually have them, and then also like Amazon, Chapters, Target, Walmart. And yeah, I love mine. I just love the colors. It feels very calming, which is kind of like a theme that I like to keep in the mornings. And then another staple that I recently picked up that I feel like has been a part of every single one of my mornings has been my new Kindle Paperwhite. This is something that I shared on Instagram that I ended up picking up. I was reading a lot of books, especially towards the end of 2024, and I've always kind of debated purchasing a Kindle, but then I just figured since I'm traveling a lot more this year and I feel like just how fast I've been going through books recently, it just made so much more sense to buy a Kindle, and I am so glad that I did it. It is like one of my favorite purchases. And I also got this little case from Amazon. It has like flowers and a hummingbird, and I don't know, I definitely feel like I read pretty fast on it, but it is just so much easier and thinner than packing up a book, or if I'm traveling somewhere and I want to bring more than one book, it is like barely even a quarter of the space. But the book that I'm currently reading is called The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. I feel like it's been pretty popular. It just came out. And if you're a fan of Mel Robbins, then you probably already know about it. But it is amazing. I feel like it has so many great reminders in it of like letting go and people pleasing, especially if you're looking for something new to read and you kind of like the genre of self-development. But yeah, like I mentioned, I do work from home. So I basically just wrote down a big to-do list of things that I want to get done for the day. If you're the type of person where it can be really tough for you to stick to a routine, something that has really helped me, which is also natural, I feel like it is good to let yourself ebb and flow. I personally don't believe in having to be in like this super routine that feels like you're just doing a bunch of things that don't even really make the biggest difference and take away time from you really enjoying your mornings. I think an overall morning routine can be very personal based on your schedule, your needs, the things that make you happy. You know, we're all built so differently, but I'll pop it on the screen right here. I actually figured out a way to get this to-do list on my iPhone. In that to-do list, I have it front and center on my home screen, and it's just a couple of things that are basically my non-negotiables of things that I like to check off every single day and I don't like to miss because they make the biggest difference personally for me. And I'll kind of just like check them off as I go, but I feel like it's almost helped me like rewire my brain because of having this list right in the middle of my phone. I feel like a lot of these habits have kind of became ingrained in me. So basically how I did this was I made the reminders app on my phone into a widget, and then it had the option of basically making it the larger widget so I can actually just check them off as I go. So yeah, I would definitely say that if there's anything that you can take away from this video, obviously I hope that my morning routine could have inspired you in any way, but definitely set yourself either a list like I did on my phone, but just thinking about your own habits and how you've already been spending your time in the mornings and the habits that you want to start focusing on that can really just fuel and energize you for the rest of the day. So yeah, maybe make a note somewhere, but just kind of write those things down. It can be as simple as taking my vitamins every day, practicing 5 minutes of meditation, reading 10 pages of my book. Like it can really be anything, the things that feel very you, and really challenge yourself. Practice doing them every single day for a couple of days, and I promise you that is the way that they're going to end up really feeling like your routine and things that you almost can't go without in the morning. But yeah, anyways, I think I'm going to end it off here because I do have to get to some work today, but I really do hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm super excited for all of the videos to come in 2025 on my channel, so if you're not subscribed, make sure to do so. You can also follow me on my other socials. But yeah, thank you for spending this morning with me and following me along on my morning routine. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.